then you know what happens to me. I don't know I don't know what link do I give them.
Oh, I just copy them from the YouTube. So if you go to YouTube,
okay,
and then live,
okay.
yeah, we should be able to.
Okay, so I guess this is the reason we keep Restream, so that we can do them with two together, because I don't think we can do this with OBS. Oh shit, we probably can, but
I think this is easier.
Yeah, it is. All right, for the $50. Eventually, I suppose, you know, if we're going to continue to do this, we could stream to other places. I mean, we could try Facebook, or I don't know where else they stream. That's my sharing thing. I'll leave that over there. Okay, so let me see here. Which chat are we going to have? Let's see, my chat. There it is. There's my chat. Okay. So now I don't have. Do you see? I don't have a way to see when if they're there yet. Okay, so let me go to YouTube. Oh, hang on. So let me go to YouTube. Okay, so we're going to go here. We're going to go to YouTube Studio. All right, so we got that. So what is today? 4/20. So we probably have to content live. Probably got to change that. Can I edit that? Yeah, I can. That's 4. What is today? Today is 4/20. Hey, it's 4/20.
Live streams. So let's get a few people in here. So how many are there? No, Dorian is here. Hi, Dorian.
Indicators. I spend most of my time, at least a good 50% of my time, correcting typos. All right, let's try that. Okay, so it is public.
Yeah, we have Dorian already here.
Yeah, but does it show? It doesn't show when I go to YouTube. It doesn't show that I can see that I'm seeing anything. It shows on. Okay, so it must be. So hey, Dorian. Okay, we got. I'm the money. Oh, all right. I'm Dorian Money. That makes sense.
Well, hope that some more people will show up.
Yeah. Well, we didn't really promote it.
No, that's true.
I mean, if this is going to be our regular schedule, maybe we do the regular 2 hours on Tuesday, and then during lunch on Thursday, we do, ask us just a kind of an informal, let users, members ask whatever they'd like.
Yeah.
Las Vegas man, Stephen. Kind of a difficult day. A lot of short little swings, but nothing sustaining.
No,
I took
time frames.
I took a hit early, and I've just been trying to get back to even. But if you're looking at mine, just very little. Well, you can just see we're kind of in a range here, and even now we're popping just a little bit.
Yeah, you can also see the time frames not aligning. I mean, the time frames are not aligning at the moment because.
Oh yeah.
If you look at the daily, we just broke out of the up channel. So the 4 hour we're in a down channel, but then in the 5 minutes we're in an up channel again. So yeah.
This is this has been this is Well, when did we start this? About 11, just going sideways here. Very little.
Yeah, I think
give you a lot to trade.
I had one trade today.
Yeah.
It was with the new trap trader signal. So the first
Oh,
signal I took
wait a second now.
was immediately a winner.
Was it in the footprint chart?
Yeah.
Oh, we have a new trap. Is that a new delta signal? Where I gotta find that?
Here it was. Yeah, here. Was this one? You can see my entry right here and my exit around the IBI.
Here. Let me do. How do you share your chart? I stopped.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
So I think your chart has to come up.
Let me share it. Share screen. And let's take this one.
Where's that?
There it is.
Okay. Oh, see, I was going to ask you about how to. I got to get your template there. Okay, so where is the trap traders?
It's this candle right here. It's
a delta signal.
No, it's not really a delta signal. It's more looking at.
I mean, is it something we're marking, or is it just something you see?
Yeah. No. It's something we're marking automatically now. And it's simply looking at where is the most volume traded. Is it in the upper third or the lower third?
Yeah.
And then at the candle color. So, for example, we can see a lot of volume here in the bottom of the bar was traded. You can also see it in the volume profile.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But then it was a green bar, and we end up on the high without.
Yeah.
You can also see it in the delta. I mean, we ended at max delta, so all those sellers here were trapped.
I'm just. Well, I'll have to get it from you. I don't see where I put it on the chart.
Oh no, it's new. It's not a.
I don't have it yet. That could be why.
No. It's so new. I made it this morning. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool. I love it. Love it. Yeah, I got to get that template so I can. I tried to match that from what we were talking about, how it relates to the KISS indicator. I couldn't. I have the current one, but I couldn't find it.
Oh yeah. About that template, I think it's now installed with the latest version automatically.
Oh, it is.
If you go to templates, then it's I think this one.
Oh, okay, cool. Go ahead and see it.
Which is basically this one, but without the trap traders, of course. Yeah.
Oh, good. I did not even see that there was a template there. Let me. Okay, shit. We're not paying very much attention to our people here. I didn't see you had put all these in here. Oh, cool.
Yeah, just some to get you started. Let's see, how many people are there at the moment?
It doesn't look like many. It looks like it's Stephen, Dorian, and you and me.
And Simon is here. Don't forget Simon.
Oh, Simon, of course, right?
He's always online.
Okay, where am I going to find this footprint? I don't see it. Footprint.
It's
you.
7 people are online, so it's not much, but
okay,
something. All 5 of us. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, listen, we'll have a good old time. I don't see it.
Hey, Mike is here. Hi, Mike.
Footprint.
Also known as Skev.
Footprint. Shit, I don't see it. Okay. All right. Well, so what we were trying to do, make this kind of the informal ask us anything kind of a session. Hey, Skeff's in. Hey, man. So that was the thinking, right? We didn't really have any particular indicator, but just make it kind of a wide open questions, comments, suggestions. We're always up for ideas on how we can improve things. So we always look for that kind of, I mean, most of everything we've done here has been very much either us going, God, this is good. How can we make this better? Or just members / customers saying, boy, that's a great indicator, but if it could do this, well, often we're able to do it. So what are you running now? So you're on a 15 range today. Okay.
Yeah, I was playing with the 15 again. Switching templates.
Yeah, I switch back and forth too, just out of curiosity, see how they look.
The nice thing about the 15 is that you don't get as many signals. So
it's
a little bit
right.
Prevents overtrading.
Yeah, I was running the auto trader on the NQ today on a 20-21 tick range.
Yeah.
It never stops. If you put it on continuous, it takes a trade. I mean, it never stops trading.
True.
I had to turn it off.
Did you see the new beta, by the way, of the Auto Trader?
I didn't. I have not. I have the most current version. I downloaded that.
Yeah, this is the beta. One of the things I changed is that you can now select whether it should open a market or a limit order.
Oh, nice. I have not seen this then.
That was something some users were asking for.
Okay.
And one other thing people asked a lot is to it now shows which signals are used to open a trade. So just like in the footprint. Just like in the footprint indicator, where you have these bar markers on top of a bar, the Auto Trader now also displays the same signals, but only when it opens a trade. So if you, for example, you enable stacked imbalances and volume sequencing, when it opens a trade, you will see which signals it used to open the trade.
Cool.
So just make it a little bit easier for everyone to understand.
I like this template you're working with.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Well,
so there's the breakout of that range we were stuck in. So I love the idea of I'm ES primarily. We have so many NQ traders today, but I have found if I focus on one market, my results are better.
Yeah.
I've tried to do 4 or 5, and then my results are always better if I focus on one market. So ES right now, any pullback to the IB high.
Well, look at why where the 50 lines up. You are here.
Yeah.
Perfectly with the channel.
Well, so you'd have the full break and retest there. This is a pretty big. This is somewhat surprising. Well, you're right. If you look at a 15-minute, you'd likely get a little resistance up here.
Yeah.
You're in a low volume node, but that's not a candle. I'm on a short.
So, anybody has any questions?
Yeah, this is an Ask Us Anything session, so ask away if you have any. Anyone?
They're all shy.
I know, everybody's shy. Until they see that there's I can ask any unlimited questions in the support window. No, this is the time to do it.
I think this week we had our biggest rally of support questions. I think Simon, who's doing most of the support at the moment, is great job.
Love Simon.
It was really crazy.
Breathe. All right. Well, here comes our. Well, we get it depending on what you're looking at, right? So it's not much of a break on the. Well, you got. What have you have? You've got a 5-minute and a 240 and a 15. Well, it's hard not to like the IB high if we get that retrace. I'd be a buyer there. Let's see. So any members or customers whom I'm so used to saying members, Discord members, I could say, you guys familiar with the new candle format that Irwin has up, where there's a heavy emphasis on the volume profile of the candle, which, if you work with the default where you're just looking at the value area, it's a different look at it. I like it. If anyone hadn't seen that before, any idea when the trap trader signal will be added? It's already done.
Yeah, it's already in here. But we just released a new footprint indicator, I think, yesterday. So I'll probably release a beta of this, but it's not enough by itself to now release a completely new version again. But I'll release a beta today or tomorrow, so you can play with it. And then probably we will add some other things as well before releasing a new version.
Oh, cool.
This I already updated the documentation on the website, so you can read more about it.
Oh, you've already done it on TradeTrader? Wow, no wonder you were busy.
Yeah, TradeTraders and also all the other new features which were in the new release we did yesterday.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that candle, that template you have up is in the new version, correct?
This one, yeah.
That's in it. It's just TradeTraders is the new one we don't have.
Yeah. That's one of the.
That's funny. That's kind of convenient because that's what I'm always looking for with the footprints, right? Where are they trapped?
Yeah.
All righty.
So in this case, it would be trapped shorts. Since again, you see a lot of volume at the bottom of the bar. You see a nice wick and a green up bar, and then also it's closing again on its max delta.
Okay.
Hey, Futures Flow is here.
Yo, Futures Flow.
I've never seen him.
We're getting a thumbs up on the template. That's good to see.
Oh yeah. He was the one who basically invented it. I mean.
Yeah, exactly. I'm the money, same, right? Where are they in trouble?
Yeah. He's killing it on. For anyone who wants to learn more on how to trade footprint charts, then I really encourage you to go also to the Discord of Futures Flow
and Skeff and all those Skeff's called. What I can't remember what his is called.
And Skeff's, yeah.
Oh,
these guys are really. Yeah. Sorry.
What is Skeff's called? Is it TP? Shit, I can't remember. Skiffy, you have to tell us. I can't remember the name of how they find you. If he's still here, Skeff. TP Guide, that's it. I knew it was TP something. Okay.
Yeah.
We can highly recommend those for, I think they do, I think they're trading throughout the course of the day. Living dangerously.
Futures Flow is in Skeff also, yeah. That's correct.
Yeah, that's right. That's a good way to describe it. All right. Well, right to the 21 McGinley, right? So I watched the 2000. We just tagged it. Reaction. Looks to me like the implication is here we need a new high.
Yeah, I'm still expecting that they will hit this 50 or golden zone right here.
Yeah.
On the 4 hours, so it might take a little while, but that's where they're heading.
Well, we got so many earnings coming right now. The market is kind of skittish. I mean, look at yesterday off of Tesla, right? It just dumped the afternoon.
Yeah.
How's old Bitcoin doing?
So any more questions, guys?
Yeah, we're here for questions, right? Yep.
It doesn't have to be the footprint. You can also ask other questions about other.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, Skeff.
Nice. RX13. Can the custom alerts in the footprint reference previous bar values? Example, I want an alert when there was a sweep 2 bars back and has not been broken. Well, you can create your own custom alerts indeed. And you can also look. Yeah, I think you can already indeed look at the sweeps. So it should be possible with a little bit of programming there, RX13.
That's a pretty slick feature to be able to write those custom signals.
Yeah, it's a blessing and a curse because on one hand it's great that you can do it, but on the other hand, everybody is asking for their own custom signals, of course. And I just lack the time to write custom code for everyone.
Yeah. Would you write me a code? Would you write me a signal that does such a thing?
Yeah. And the problem is not that I don't want to. I mean, no, I really would like to help, but you know how it goes, right? You spend 5 minutes to write this custom code and then say, oh, and maybe you can change it a little bit and add this and change it a little bit and do that, and before you know it, you're 1 or 2 hours.
For one customer.
Yeah, it's just not doable. How did you get the bid and ask to be on the left side? Oh, that's pretty easy, Futures Flow. So if you go to the
go ahead.
Sorry.
No, I was just going to say that's I think what he was looking for, right? Originally in terms of, the difference being that now you can see the bid ask. I got it. I know what he's asking.
Yes. So when you open the drop-down menu, you can select what's in the left cell, both the text and background. And in this case, I set the left cell to text to bid and ask. And for the right cell, I didn't choose any text. So that's how you do it. So it's just changing what's displayed as the numbers on the left and the right cell.
And then how are you getting the volume profile in?
So that's for the right cell. That's for the right part of the
so you go
bar, right cell, and then text of course is then none, and the background is in this case the volume.
Got it.
And then the style is a histogram. You can also do brick if you want to, but in this case we choose,
that's cool. You can do either.
Yep. And a little bit of spacing we added that also. That's also new. I think I need to have this one, by the way. Yeah.
Cool. Futures Flow, are you doing? You're doing live streams, right? I have to come to one of yours.
Yeah, you should. I don't think you are doing live webinars, right? Or live streams, Futures Flow. Would love to see one indeed.
Yeah, it's just to your Discord people?
There's some slight delay also.
Yeah, I know. There's like a 30-second delay.
Yeah.
I figured that out.
So Dorian also has a great question. So the blue and purple lines in the volume profile, what do they mean? Again, if you go to the right cell, then you can see here the color source, and that determines what's get colored red or blue, or in this case magenta and blue, because I set my colors to those colors. But in this case, I've chosen imbalances. So the color gets chosen based if there is an imbalance or not. So red will be a sell imbalance and blue will be a buy imbalance. But you can also choose, for example, delta, if you want to have the color based on delta, or just neutral if you don't want any coloring, or maybe on trades, which side has more trades than the others. So you can choose what you want to use for the coloring.
I like that layout.
My partner has been live stream all month. Okay. I'll be live on some days. Okay.
This is an interesting little. Here's a nice example here of just a textbook. You know what we call this. So I guess it's really Al Brooks. But how do I get my share screen on?
I think I can just turn mine off.
So if you turn yours off, it'll go to mine.
Yep, there you are.
Here. So like this is just. I mean, you can't make this shit up, right? So here's the big swing. Here's the break, right? Trend line break, channel break, right to the 21 McGinley, right to the algo, right? Where we're kind of right in line here with this structure, right at the edge of the value area. If you were ever going to take one, like, oh, okay, for just price action. Now it's always going to lag a little bit, but you got to be. See, because I'm using tick charts because I prefer them, just climbing here. It doesn't have to be across the signal line. Kind of the same thing here. Ideally you're getting it when we cross and you go green, but you're going to leave some on the table. You're almost always, it's going to be kind of coming up, but you want to at least be going that direction. You don't have to, I'm going to wait till we cross the zero line and it's blue. I'm going to wait till we cross the moving average, but at least you want them kind of hooking and rolling, and then in conjunction with the location, and just thematically, if here's the break, the implication is we're going to go get a new extreme here. Now, what's difficult here, you got an order block here and a low volume node and a 50 and a golden zone. So the fact that we double top there is kind of interesting. I took, since I don't trade these live, I took it in sim in a 2 lot. You know, there's not a lot of room for it because look what's up. You know, you can't ignore these, right? They're up there, right? So you've got all of this. I guess my point being, we're going to have to plow through all of that algo resistance to get to the pre-high, right? Which would be a logical target for an algo, right? I'm pretty sure there's one tied to it because you see a reaction there so consistently. But right, so far they didn't get it.
Can okay, RX13, that's a question. Can the left shell show total volume POC? Yeah, of course you can just change it around if you would like.
Go ahead, bring yours back. I'll make mine. There you go. Oh, that's cool.
Sure.
I can do it.
So if you wanted to just the other way, then you just go to the white cell, put the background off, and well, let's say we put a bid ask over there. So now we have the bid ask on 2 sides, and then we take the left cell. We're going to set text to none and background to total volume. And now we have to make the colors correct. So the color source, for example, imbalances, and let's set the colors to solid, and maybe a little bit of spacing in between. And now you have it the other way.
Sweet.
So you can choose where if you want it on the left or the right side. It's pretty powerful. You can create almost any layout you want if you understand how the things happen or work. Yeah.
Well, I gotta get this before if I'm going to be on for Thursday. I think I'm on Thursday.
Yeah.
So I'll follow up with you so I can get that template.
Somebody also had a pretty nice idea about because there's so much in here right at the moment that although I try to document it on the website as much as I can, maybe we should do some 5-minute videos just explaining 1 or 2 features.
That's a good idea.
And place them on YouTube. Yeah,
that's a good thought. Just one feature at a time.
Is there a way to highlight the POC? No and yes.
Yeah, I do.
It's one of the things I would want to work on, because you can see the POC is now only shown on the right side. But if I change it so that the left side shows the bid and the right side shows the ask, like this, then you can highlight the POC, because
that's how I do it.
Yeah, the POC is always drawn over the ask and the bid. But if there is no bid or ask shown, then you cannot see it. And that's something I want to change. So that let's go back to my first layout like this, so that you can highlight the POC also in the volume profile. Yeah, that's something I would like to add in the next release. For now, you can only show it on the where the numbers are.
Yeah, maybe just an outline around it, something like that.
Yeah, of course, you can already change all the colors. I mean, also from the POC, if you want another fill or another outline, you can change that. But what I mean is that the POC is only shown in the numbers. It's not shown in the the profile. And I think that would be nice if you can also show it in the profile.
Agree. Well, it looks like we're running out of steam up there. You got a big seller right there. Of course, we're right at, let's see, I'm looking at a 10 range, right at a golden zone.
How to highlight the POC? Or you can just go to the to the indicator settings and change the colors RX13. So let me open up the indicator settings, which is a bit slow because there are so many options in there. And if you scroll down to POCs, then in this section you can change the outline colors, the background colors, the text font, etc., etc. So here you can change.
Yeah, you can
anything to highlight
in there.
Yeah.
Well, double top. There's some pretty good size up at 4170. Looks like that's what they're after.
Yeah, which is exactly where this trend channel also is.
If they can break this double top, or what now it's a triple. Gonna need some buyers to get in there.
Yep. Sounds like relaxation. The POC already changes color based on its position. So if it's somewhere in the middle, like it's in almost all candles, you can see it's colored gray. But I'm not sure if I've turned it on, by the way. Maybe I turned it off. Let me find it. Let me scroll that back a little bit. No, I think I have turned it off in this template. So if you go to the website, let me see if I can open the website. And then to the POC. There it is. You can see this bullish bearish POCs where it changes colors, and of course you can change the color to your liking if it's in the upper or in the lower part of the candle. And you can find the rules here. So yeah, you can change the color based on its location.
Dude, am I seeing that you have your channels set so you draw it on one and it shows on the other?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Oh, you can do that with any drawing tool in NinjaTrader. It's a really nice trick. So, for example, let's say I draw a circle. Come on, don't lock it. There it is. There. And you want this on all your charts. You just double click it and you do attach to, and then you can choose, for example, all charts.
Oh, cool.
And then you can see it appearing here. And
now, do you have to do that on every time, anything you draw?
Yeah, unless you save it as a default template, then it will do it automatically.
Oh, is that how you do it?
Yeah, I just do save and then save as default.
So for a channel or something, so it'll draw on all the. Oh, that's
for example. So now if I do it again, you can already see it's appearing.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Did not know that. I like that.
Yeah, it's really helpful with channels.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, very much. That's why I was asking. Going, how'd you do that? Well, here's our new high, our new extreme, which was implied. You're right into that volume, that low volume node, and a fair value gap. No, pardon me. That's just low volume. It's breaking the fair value gap.
Well, sounds like relaxation also has another question about extending the POC. That's not possible at the moment. You can extend the value area forward, but not the POC yet. I'm not sure if that's something which a lot of people would like to do, but that's not possible at the moment.
Here's the new high.
Yep.
You know, the tick has been relatively stable today. Not a lot of huge extremes. Yeah, that's me on another chart. My favorite sound.
Exactly.
That's oh god, that's incredible. I'm gonna show you this in a minute. I may not get through there. Well, you're right in the pocket now. You're in the sell zone.
Yeah. I'll still wait a little bit until it hits this 50 and this trend channel before looking for a setup. I really would like my setup to be, well, if I draw it somewhere around there. Let's see. Around yesterday's close. Yeah.
Well, the S&P is trying to fill the gap. That's half of what's going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right in between a 65.
Yeah. Yes, you can sound like relaxation. You can give the POC any color you like. And the pink and blue ones, I explained just a few minutes ago, they are indicating imbalances at the moment. But you can choose what you want to show there with the color source. At the moment, it's blue is a buy imbalance and magenta is a sell imbalance. But yeah, you can change it into anything you like, colors. This is just one template which I'm currently using, but if you download and install the indicator, you will find many different templates in here, like you can see. It's funny, we had a customer, did you hear that, Sam?
What?
She or he, I'm not sure, bought our footprint indicator.
Yeah.
And she loved it. And before she bought another footprint indicator for $6,000.
Oh yeah, I know. I heard that story.
Oh man, $6,000 for a footprint indicator.
Is that, you know, there are so many sharks out there that will take advantage of people's well-intentioned, you know, they're trying to find a solution, they're trying to improve, and sometimes the perception is, oh well, if it costs more, well, it's going to be better.
Oh, that's from USCAF. Yeah, crazy.
Oh yeah.
She was really ripped off. $6,000.
Well, she's been very appreciative. I've had a lot of dialogue with her as well.
Crazy.
Nice lady.
Sounds like relaxation. Well, the templates are not fixed. They're just some example templates. You can create your own. You know, you can create your own templates and make it your own. But the templates are just there to get you started and have some examples already.
Here, this is a nice example here. This is the value of, here, I'll put this.
Yep.
How do I bring that up? Oh, I did. Okay, good. I wasn't sure how to do that. So this is amazingly consistent. It was two things here. One is just the initial, this is the, I'm telling you, this is an underutilized tool. This is our auto range. So all I need is 3 pivots. Well, note here, we get the median line to the tick reaction. Now we're hitting, look at the center line, right? That's from the first 3 pivots this morning on a 2-minute, right? Tagged it to the tick here, ticks here. But the other thing here, this is you don't necessarily have to use this particular thing. I just like to have this. I don't want to miss the squeeze. That's why I like it on the chart. But this is a 21 McGinley and a 21 EMA. And when there's a squeeze, and this is incredibly consistent, when we come out of the squeeze, what side is the McGinley on? Right? Or even what color is it? Right now, look here. We're in the squeeze, red. Right, we're below the McGinley's below the 21 EMA. Here it's above, all the way. Now we go below. We come out of the squeeze. Right, so that's the theory. Right, from the contraction comes the expansion. Now it's above. We come out of the squeeze all the way. Like stays with it. Very, very. It like seems like, oh come on, it can't be that simple. Amazingly consistent. Let's see if I can find something from yesterday. Right, same idea. It's just the McGinley gives you a slight head start on it. So if you're leaning like shit, I don't know, because you know the odds are you're going to get expansion from the consolidation. What side is it on? Crazy simple, crazy simple, which is the beauty of it. As we sit here now in the, well, here's the 618 from that initial push, right? As we're tagging it, as we're in a golden zone at the center line. Let's see what else I got here. Right, little divergence here. This will be interesting if this can keep going because we're still trying to fill the gap up here. But these, so you might have thought, oh, well, I got to take it off here now because we're broken here. But oh, well, once we're back in, that's the advantage of leaving it on. Still wrestling, or like we're to the ticks on that center line. But this, again, you don't hit the hopium pipe going into that. Right, you're going to get a reaction there. You can't just think, oh shit, it's going to keep going. It's so strong, it'll blow right through them. You're playing with fire there.
Yep.
All right. Just shown differently here. Here's the same. All right. I mean, thanks, Al Brooks. Right. Break the channel. What do? Go to get a new extreme. So this can correct now, or that whole process just continues. Right. Here's the new one. Here's, you get a break. You're going to get a new extreme. The enthusiasm. Right. I always think of the forces like, well, how enthusiastic are they? Divergence, but that's that's not necessarily, oh, I'm dying to sell it, but if I were long, I'd be tightening up on the way up because it's been realized, right? The new extreme is realized here. So if we start to roll over, you got to start the process all over again. But that's all I wanted to show. So I'll give it back to you. There you go.
Okay, so yeah, we have a question. Yeah, sound of like relaxation. Really, you should update. Yeah, especially the last update. There's so much new stuff in there. So get the latest update and read the documentation.
Wait a second. I lost track of the. Okay.
Oh, this guy says maybe I need to update about footprint indicator. And,
sounds like relaxation. I see him. Okay.
Yeah. And the last one, RX13. Yes, you can. If you scroll down, then under 7 bar markers, you can define your own symbols here for all the markers.
Oh no, I think what he's asking is for text. So if it was a delta trap, it would say delta trap. Or I don't know if there's room to put it on the chart.
Yeah, you can type in anything you want here.
Really? Oh, you could. Okay, so you could put in DT or delta trap. You could put whatever you wanted there. Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, you can. You can also just use the come on, Ninja. The drop-down menu. It will show you the current settings.
Yeah, that's what I do, but I didn't know that I could change them.
Like here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can change them. Yeah.
Didn't know. That's cool because I do the same thing. I'm trying to remember. Wait a minute. A diamond going to the right is a what? I had to write them down, print them out.
Let's put this offside. Yeah, I just enable the ones I'm looking for. I don't enable all of them because then it becomes one big.
Everything's a signal, right?
Everything is a signal, yeah.
Right.
So I just enable the one I'm interested in and disable the rest. Yeah. I think that's also the one of the mistakes most people make. They turn on everything because they think that the more the chart shows, the more they get an edge. But it's just confusing. Just stick with one or two or three signals and specialize in those.
Sounds like has a question.
You can just download it. It's from the website. So if I open the website again, let me see. Where is it?
You guys know how to do that, right? You just log into your account and.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you can you
can
can just go to your account. You log in, and always this annoying thing. And then here you can select download latest version of our indicators.
Really nice now that we are putting the numbers on there. That's a big help.
Yeah, I've started in Leads putting the numbers here. And here are all the links to all our indicators, including the footprint. Like you can see, there it is. So that's where you can download it.
Yeah, it sounds like 20 is the most, 21's the beta.
Well, actually, that's a good question. Not sure.
I think 20, because that's what I have is 20, and I just installed it last night.
You downloaded the latest one?
20. I think I have 20. I'll look. I'll tell you.
It should be 21.
Maybe it is.
If you downloaded the latest one.
Hang on. Maybe I'm one behind.
20, should be 21, the latest. But I'll look and see if that's correct. Maybe no.
I have 20, so 21 is one I'm one behind. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, exactly. Sounds like relaxation. 21 should be available. If it's not, I'll make sure it is after the live stream.
All right, nice and tight. Look at that channel. All right, the power of the channel love. Oh, you're coming. That's gonna play out. That's a nice setup there, Erwin. Well, you could call it supply zone up there as well.
Yeah, that's funny. It's all those things seem to line up. I mean, for example, here you have the trend channel, and I'm sure we get a reaction. There's a 50. I'm sure you can find a supply demand zone in there, and maybe some other trader using other ways to determine where to enter. Finds an entry right here. It's something which, I noticed that a lot of trading styles, in the end, that they tend to give the same areas of interest where to buy or sell or look for a trade.
Back in that golden zone. Oh, 5 minutes right at a golden zone. Well, you can see it up at your 5 minute.
Yeah.
Pretty good cluster up there. Likely you're going to get a reaction. Very rare that you wouldn't. So would you, as you look at those candles that are below, and on the thought that you might not necessarily be selling at that golden zone, but anticipating a reaction, you've got a couple of fat volume profiles down below, some B profiles. Would you start zeroing in on those as potential areas of support? Well, you got a B, then you got a double, then you got a B, then you got a D. You got everything. You got a lot of different profiles right there.
Yeah,
that right in there. That's where I would draw something out there. Say, well, that looks like there's potentially support there. Just underneath that POC.
Yeah, I'm not really trading volume profiles. I guess I'm using them
on where they are.
No, I'm just using them now on the charts to see for where potentially trap traders are. But yeah, since they are just bar profiles, I'm not sure if how long they will be relevant.
Yeah, good point.
I mean, if it was a daily profile, then it would be something else. But
yeah, good point. Well, this is just quite a grind higher.
Looking for the version I can play with Bloodhound. Yeah, well, this is one of the versions which supports Bloodhound. So I'll make sure this one will be online after the live stream. But yeah, you can use it now in Bloodhounds because it no longer requires tick replay. I still encourage people to enable tick replay if you're not using Bloodhound because it's more accurate. But yeah, if you want to play with it in Bloodhound, you can just disable the tick replay. It's not a very big difference, but it's with tick replay, it's a little bit more accurate. But sadly, Bloodhound does not support tick replay.
This is I mean, look at a 15-minute. This is just a vertical move, right? Just straight. The last little pullback was.
Yeah.
You're not going to see it on 5-minute, right? Last one was that last little measured move, the 18 ticks pullback. That's it.
Yeah.
So it's likely options driven when you see this. So they're buying calls. Market makers have to buy futures to stay neutral. And that's how you get these vertical moves up and down. I mean, look at a 15-minute chart. It's just vertical up, vertical down. This is the new reality. It's very much different. You can't fight it. You got to just accept it.
Yep.
But these vertical moves like this are the new norm, right? It's great if you can get positioned early and let it ride.
Do you think markets has changed since this year?
I think they've changed. They've been changing ever since. Well, remember, first we had monthlies, then we had weeklies. Now we have 0 DTEs every single day. It's I mean, it's great for revenue, great potential. I suppose there's advantages, but it has changed the markets very much. Now the tail wags the dog. If they're buying calls, then that's going to drive the futures, and it used to be quite the exact opposite.
Mm-hmm.
Back when I was a broker, there was. I mean, monthlies, weeklies was like, oh my God, they're doing weeklies. Now, every day, every single day.
Yep. To me, it feels more. On one hand, we see bigger moves also because the volatility. I mean, we often see, for example, a market going down in the morning and then completely reversing in the afternoon.
Yeah.
But during those moves, it feels to me like it's more choppy. Instead of going up in a nice trend where you can trail your stop, you get often pullbacks of 16, 20 ticks, which hits your stop.
Well, it depends what time frame, right? So if you look at here, this is kind of what I'm looking at. Give me a second here. I'll bring this up. I think this works. Let's see. So if I do this, does that bring it up? Yeah, it does. Okay. So these are just levels where there's a high concentration of option volatility, but this is what I'm talking about. I mean, we go down, straight down, choppy up, huge down, straight up, straight down. Now today, it's here, there's the retrace, and then this is just that is all option driven. That's not algo driven. That's market makers, because here's where potentially, right, they're in trouble. This should be a reduction of volatility. It's the volatility trigger here, but they're buying calls hand over fist, right? Because we've got earnings coming because of the earnings season. So market makers are just buying because they're trying to stay neutral. That's why we go straight down, straight up, straight up, straight down. We're in rotation, but these are massive swings. There's no trend here. There's no trend.
No,
scrunch it up, right? It's just these are day trends.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but during those day trends, I mean, let's suppose you got in at the exact correct moment, and you want to ride one of these longs or short day trends. it's almost impossible because nowadays you get pullbacks of like 15, 20 ticks.
Well, in this move here, the only pullback is here. There's only one. I just looked at it. You see that this is it right here. This was your opportunity to get in right there. That's it. And look what it did to the 21 McGinley to the tick. And then now we're just going to down all the way. That was your only opportunity. This was I got chopped up a little. I had win or lose. I essentially came out of that even because there was no. What are we doing? Right? We 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tops there before we go down or double. But this was just sideways, and then finally. But see, once it goes here, you're waiting for the break, right? So you can say, okay, well, odds are right now we go right to the McGinley, right to a 50 in a golden zone. Odds are you're going to get a new high. But now you again, if you're going to try and trade using channels kind of as a guideline, where you're just waiting for this to break. Although this looks like it's, you kind of want to watch for parity, right? Are we getting? Where's the 100? So if we get up to the pre-high, which I'd be shocked if we don't, right? That's a natural algo target. We got these guys up here. But now we go sideways. So really what you want now here's the break, right? So you're saying, okay, well, since we didn't get parity here, if we break, well, I mean, this is what I'd be doing. I'd be going, okay, that's where I'm interested right there. So that's all I wanted to say.
Thanks, Kev. Yeah, maybe we can pull it up.
Yeah, market structure is I use it in conjunction with everything else, but I'm really watching for fair value gaps and order blocks. But it blew right through all of it today on the way up. Skeff, I want to come to yours to see how you're using the Renko tools. I'm curious how you're doing that. I've got my Renko stuff up. It's similar to the way we approach it. All right. Well, we're here for questions. So if you've got questions, ask them now. We'll probably wrap up here in 5-10 minutes at the most. At the afternoon session. Right up to that 5-minute golden zone. Look at the reaction.
Yeah. So not sure if everybody has seen the market structure, but
on the 5 minutes.
Yeah, this is basically the 5-minute market structure.
Without order blocks, fair value gaps, and everything else.
Yeah, this is just a basic. I mean, you can.
But that's how you learn it. You got to learn that first.
You can enable all kind of things you want to. Yeah, for those interested in them, Sam did some nice videos about them. I think 4, 5, 6, 8 videos.
Oh no, there's like 11 of them.
11 about them.
Yeah,
which he takes. Yeah. So yeah, I really encourage people to look at them because he also explains the theory background about it, which you must know in order to be able to trade it, I guess.
Oh, Skeff's a big fan. He's making money. Look at that reaction. So what did we get out of that golden zone? You got a little bit. We got. Well, you already got. Wrong one. Well, you got 13 ticks just off the reaction.
Yeah, but would you be shorting here in this massive uptrend?
Oh, yeah. I maybe a scalp that off of that only because I saw it in the footprint. Only a scalp, and we didn't really have particularly friendly tick, so that would have been a high risk trade.
Yeah, I would really want to see something very, very obvious in the footprint chart before.
Yeah. Well, here's
considering it short.
Here's the phenomenon again, right? So we'll see if we get a duplicate, right? So we break, right? We break the channel out of consolidation, right back to the 21 McGinley. Now we got a potential second entry long. Now we get the reaction, right? Look how similar it looks to this one.
Mm-hmm.
Now the expectation is we're going to get a new high. If we don't, right, then it's a failed swing. But these guys, right, but we're climbing, right? That's what I was trying to say before. We're going the right direction. We're not there yet, right? It's just confirmation. When you get there, tick is rising. So all good, right? So that's back to back. Well, you know, I mean, I usually am going for 5 ticks. You already got, what do we got there? 6, 7. One thing I don't ever want to be is entering right there. Ever. Not to mention, we are right at the golden zone. Now, do they pop it? That's when you go to the footprint. Nothing in the book to prevent it, and the tick is neutral, so it could pop. They're after that IB high would be my guess. But, you know, this is plenty of resistance to get through. Not that they can't, but you can see 1, 2, 3, right? They're going to have to gobble up all the resistance there and then break through. But here's the 65. So we got a 50 and a golden zone and a 65 and a target. And I wouldn't be shooting for the moon here. But you know, when they want to, right, and they're strong, it'll just eat right through these. Someone was asking me this morning, if we stall up here, right? That's when you got to be mindful of large players don't buy the highs, right? They'll if we're stalling here, they'll take it down, buy it lower, and then go back to the highs. Unless it's news driven here, and this is all just option hedging, right? That's all that's happening right now. They're buying. I don't want to digress into some tools you guys don't have, but I guarantee you there's a shitload of call buying today, which is why this is doing this. All right, so we got 3 minutes till 1:30. We'll be a little over an hour here. I like these 60 Ask Us Anything is a good format. So I think what we're going to do is the regular. I'll do the mornings on Tuesdays, and then Wednesdays around the noon hour when the trading slows down, we'll do these Ask Us Anything. We have a lot of new customers, so it's good for them to know that they can sign on and do this and get to us directly. Again, often we get great ideas from these. Rob Keller looks really keen. Could have put sure, Rob. Well, let me tell you, Rob. I probably have 16 different indicators on here. So let's see. Where are you going to do this? Rob, post it in the Discord in the main chat, or post it in chat support, which is that dedicated channel. And then I'll show you what I've got in here, and I can get you as close to this if you'd like, based on what you have. And if you'd like some of these, I'll help you with that. I think that's what he's talking about. Yeah, I think he's talking about this 2000 tick.
Yeah.
Yeah, put it in chat support.
I guess we missed one question about from RX13.
RX.
He says, is the up-down tick calculation less accurate than BISC bid-ask calculation? Yes, it is. Yes. We only put it in there indeed because some brokers don't supply it, bid-ask.
India.
Especially, India Forex brokers. And also, I think IB, maybe. Interactive brokers, I'm not sure.
Oh, that would surprise me.
But yeah, bid ask is way more accurate. So if your data provider does not support it, then yeah, you should think about changing maybe to another one. Yeah. At least for the US indices. I mean, if you are located in India, then you have no other option. Or if you're trading Forex. But for futures and the US indices, you really want to have bid-ask data.
There they go. Some size just hit. Let's see if it gets right into that golden zone. All right, but do you all see here? I was just drawing those arrows. Swing, we break the channel, retrace right to the 21 McGinley. Swing, we break the channel right to the 21 McGinley. Right, there we go. There's the new extreme. This is, I cannot make this stuff up. All right, do you see what's happening here? Right, so here's the where the algo fires. Here's the target. Here's the next algo firing. Here's the target. Right now, target is not a sell signal, but very least you'd want to either take a partial there because you're in a golden zone, or be trailing with a stop here. I like to take partial and then trail some. I think it's very hard to do this trading singles. So if you can't afford singles in the full size, trade the micros. But this phenomenon of the channel break and then push to new high, very consistent.
Yeah. Another thing I was picking up from in this case not L Brooks, from Mac. It's often in the beginning when a trend channel is forming, you don't know exactly if you're correct, right? For example,
that's right. Yeah, because you want three ticks or three.
Yeah, but let's take this one. In the beginning, you might choose something like this.
Well, here, I'll give you. Hang on, I'll take mine off.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you look at this, for example, this place in the beginning, you might think, okay, this is the channel, and then yeah, is this a breakout, or then it comes back? But one way to establish the channel really early is look also at the midline. The midline should be the candles should be reacting to the midline, and you can already see it's not reacting here. This one breaks, this one breaks. So you already know that it's not the correct channel. So you have to make it bigger or wait a little bit. And now you can see that it's reacting at least a little bit.
That's a great little tip. I had not heard that before. That's a good way to approach it.
I use it all the time too.
Yeah, that is the question. Do you have the right channel, or are we in a trading range? Or, but boy, look at it.
Yeah, I often in the beginning make it too small, and then I see, oh, this midline is not aligning. I mean, it's not there are no reactions.
Yeah,
like you see here, and you can see it over here also. So then you know, oh, I made it too short. I need to make it wider, or I need to change the angle a bit.
Look where your high is. Right at that 65.
Yeah.
All right. 130. All right. Any other questions? We'll be back next Thursday for a Q&A, and I'll be back on Tuesday for the regular, kind of just, as we grind through I'll have all the new stuff by then.
Yep.
All right, guys.
Okay.
I think that'll do it. Okay, guys.
I'll make sure this version is available in a few minutes for those who want to try it. Okay. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks, Scaff and Futures Flow. Appreciate you guys. Rob, I'll look for that text and I'll send you this stuff. And with that, we'll see you guys next on Tuesday. Appreciate it. See you guys.